Hi there, my name is Letitia Pfinder and welcome to my channel. So I'm so excited to show you guys this card today. It's a watercolor background with some doodling on top, and I thought it was just perfect and it's so cute. So you don't need any artistic talent to do this, I promise. I'm going to walk you through it and you're going to have a blast. So all you need to start is some watercolor paper, and I've cut it down to an A2 size card. You also need some watercolor. I'm using my Winsor & Newton travel set. You need a paintbrush, some water, your pencil, eraser, and you also need a fine liner, and I'm just using my Micron and I'm using a 01, which is just a really fine tip point. You can use whatever black fine liner you have, like a Sharpie or whatever. And then I'm also going to be using my Tombow brush marker to do my hand lettering, but you can stamp if you want. This is what I just decided to do. Alright, so to start, I'm just loading up my watercolor paper with some clean water. I'm just using my brush to do that. Now you're going to put this wherever you want your flowers to kind of fall, so this is going to be the watercolor background, and I'm just loading up a lot of the paint onto my brush because this is a wet on wet technique, and the water that's on the paper is going to interact with the water and the paint on the brush, and it's all going to spread out and it's going to give you a really lovely effect. Now you can also turn your paper all different kinds of ways to get it to spread a bit more, and whatnot, just play with it, get a feel for it. And then I'm going in with this pinky purple color. It's kind of like a magenta actually, and I'm just using that to blend them in together a bit. So I've got my purple and my magenta, and they're kind of just blending out here. And I'm just playing with it until I'm happy. And then I'm just going to set it to dry once I'm happy with that. So through the power of editing, it is almost dry here. It is still a little bit damp, and I noticed I was getting some hard lines on the side, and I was having some pooling that I wasn't liking, so I just went in with some clean water and I cleaned up those edges a bit, and then I took some paper towel and I just kind of dabbed off any of that excess I wasn't liking. Now, I let it dry a bit before I do this because when you're lifting up the watercolor, the wetter it is, the more of the color that's going to come off onto the paper. So I let it dry a bit because I didn't want to remove all of the color. I just wanted to create some little fun effects with the paper towel that I was using to lift that color. A lot of paper towels also have like ridges or indents on them, and if you just press down, you get that pattern onto the watercolor as well. So that's a really interesting effect. Alright, so this is how I'm going to draw the flowers. I'm just showing you bigger right now because, well, it's easier to see. So you just start off with a circle in the middle, and then you're drawing some long ovals around the circle until you're done. Now, just take some scrap paper and continue doing it until you get a hang for it. I promise it's super easy. Look, mine aren't perfect at all. You could also, if you're feeling more adventurous, you could go in and add like some little details to them, like some little dots in the middle and then some little lines on the petals. I think that would be really gorgeous on this card. I didn't do this just because I wanted to keep my time down on this card a bit, but hey, you go for it. This is supposed to be fun and relaxing. Actually, one of my resolutions this year, one of my creative resolutions this year, is to doodle more. So I have a whole sketchbook dedicated to that. So that's what, where the inspiration for this card came from. Alright, so that's what we're going to do, and then we're just going to kind of pile the flowers onto there. So we're going to start off with some bare ones in this bottom corner here. And then they're going to gradually get smaller as they go up and along the side where those watercolor marks are that we put down. And I'm just penciling them in, and you're going to want to wait until your watercolor is completely dry to use your pencil in there, because the graphite will sink in with the paint as it's drying and with the water as it's drying, and you won't be able to erase those marks afterwards. You'll also want to be careful and not press too hard on the paper because, again, you'll have trouble lifting up those pencil marks later. Now, if you want the effect that I was kind of going for right in that middle there, of having some of the flowers behind the bigger flowers, all you're going to do is stop drawing once you hit the petal that would be on top. and I kind of brushed over that just when I was showing you how to draw a bigger flower and then a little one. That might take a little bit more practice, but I promise this card is super easy to do. Once you sit down and do it, you're gonna see what I mean. It is so much fun. Doodling is really relaxing, and I love to do it, and it's really great for your creative mind and for inspiration, or just to relax for your wellness in general. So I hope you guys enjoy making this card, because I sure did. Alright, and then I just kind of spread them out, so I didn't want them all overlapping or anything anymore. I just wanted that to kind of be concentrated in that corner of the card, and then I wanted them to just flow out a bit there. So that's what I decided to do. And you can go around and put them wherever you like, and you can go in and, you know, and do them all different sizes and place them wherever. You could also do them up in that diagonally across on the other corner, so you're framing the whole card. I think that would be gorgeous as well. And then once you're done marking them in lightly with a pencil, you're going to go in with your fine liner. And this is what gives it that doodly look. So I'm just using my micron, again, that's 01, so that's a really fine tip. And I'm just going over the pencil marks I made. And I'll just take a moment right now, just since I have nothing else to tell you guys about what I'm doing on the screen. This video is a part of a video hop that was started by Shannon Green. We have some amazing channels in this hop, and I encourage you guys to go and watch the rest of them if you're starting off on my channel. If you're here from another channel, well, welcome, thank you. I hope you stick around because I have so much fun on this channel, and I hope you guys do too. And yeah, so to continue on with the hop, all you have to do is go into my description box, and there will be a link. So there's links to all of the different channels that are included in the hop, but they're in a specific order. So if you go down, click on the very first link in the description box, you'll be moved on to the next video, and then once you finish watching that video, you can go on and click on the one in that person's description box, and so on and so forth, and you keep going until you get back to my channel. And that means you've completed the entire hop, and the videos aren't too long, so it's easy to get through in a sitting, or you can split it up if you want. But yeah, I'm really excited because this is a great, talented group of people, so I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Alright, so now all I've done is gone in and draw a line just where I wanted my lettering to be. So if this is where you're going to stamp, you go ahead and stamp that. I'm just writing in hello in some big cursive letters. And again, I'm doing it very lightly in the pencil, and then I'm even going over with my eraser, and I'm lightening those marks more because especially markers like the Tombos, you can really see pencil marks through them. Honestly, really any markers you can, so you just want to be cautious with that. So I'm not doing anything super fancy with this. Basically what I'm doing, and you can practice on a scrap piece of paper first, is on my upstrokes, I'm lighter. So you're going to get a thinner line, so you're just changing the pressure of your pen. And on your downstrokes, you're going thicker. So as you can see on that first little tick there on the H, it's very thin because I was moving my marker up, and then when I went down on the harsh line, it's thicker. So it just takes a little bit of practice, or you can do it however you like. This is just a really simple way to do it, so that's why I did it that way. And then to finish it off and tie it all together, I've gone in with my micron again, and I've just traced over the hello I've already drawn. And all that's left to do is to erase your pencil marks from the entire card and adhere it to your card base. So that's the card. This is my video. I hope you guys like it. If you guys end up creating it, I would love to see. You guys can follow me on my social media and whatnot and show me. I hope you guys follow or go and check out the other videos in the hop because they're awesome. And give them some love too. So I hope to see you guys around, and until next time, my crafty friends.